In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a program and start building out your program structure by adding modules and lessons. So let's navigate over to our programs by clicking on Programs over here on the left-hand side. And to create a new program, all I'm going to do is click Add Program over here, or I can select the large blue button over here on the top right-hand side. So let's go ahead and add our first program. And I'm going to say that we are creating a baking course for beginners. So I'm going to call that Baking for Beginners. And then I'm going to upload my image. And all I have to do is click the image icon over here, and then I can upload an image from my computer, or I can select an image from Unsplash, search for one. So I'm going to select food and drink over here, and I'm going to look for something that has to do with baking. So let's say baking. And there we go, we've got a whole bunch of very nice options over here. I think I'm going to select these cute blue cupcakes over here, and there we go. So I'm going to leave my course unpublished for now because I will want to publish it in the future when it's actually ready to go and be available to my customers. So then I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. So now I have created my program, I want to start adding structure to this program. So I'm going to start adding my modules. So I'm going to click on Add Module, and let's say that this is a welcome module. It's going to have a little introduction. Hi, how's it going? Let's welcome you into the course. I'm not going to make this a bonus. It's going to be available to all of my users, and I am going to go ahead and make this a published module. By publishing my module now, it means I won't have to go and republish each individual module when I publish the course. So I want all of my modules to be published when I publish the course as a whole. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and my first module has been created. I'm then going to add another module. I'm just going to call this module 1, and again, leave all of that as is except for changing the status to published, hitting save. And then I'm going to add another module, let's call it module 2, and again, making that published. And again, I'm just going to add another module, let's say module 3. Once again, it is going to be published, and I'm going to hit save. So now I've got the basic layout for my program. I want to start adding lessons. And to do that, I'm going to click on Add Lesson. And you'll see that we have multiple lesson types. In the next video, I'm going to go into these in detail. Right now, I'm simply going to add one of each of these lessons to my welcome module. So I'm going to say that this lesson is called Welcome. And then I would choose my instructor. And you would then be able to either add a new staff member or select an existing staff member from within your system. So I'm going to select Gil Bates over here. He is a pro baker. And then I'm going to make this a video lesson. I'm also going to make this a published lesson. So again, I don't have to go through each individual module and each individual lesson and publish them when I go to publish my course. Everything will already be published when I publish my course. All right, then I'm going to hit save. And now my video lesson has been created. I'm just going to navigate back. I'm going to add another lesson. And this time I'm going to say, well, we want a text lesson. So let's say that this is prep work. We don't need to put an exclamation mark on the end of everything, do we? And then again, Gil Bates, it's a text lesson, and I'm going to make it published, and I'm going to hit save. Again, I'm just going to navigate back to for now, and then I'm going to add a new lesson, and this one is going to be an audio lesson. So let's call this a baking mindset meditation. I don't know, but sure, why not? Then we're going to add Gil Bates again, make this a published lesson, and hit save. And again, I'm just going to navigate back. So now I've got the basic structure for my program. What I am going to do is add a few more lessons to our other modules behind the scenes so that we have a bit of a functional model example of creating a program so that you can see the different things that are going on when you create a program for yourself. Now, before I send you off to the next video, there are two things that I want to point out to you. Well, just one really. But if you don't like the order of your lessons and you want to move them around, you can simply click on the dots next to that lesson click and drag it, and it will move it to a new location. You can do the same thing with your modules. So if I don't want module 2 to be module 2 anymore and I want it to move into the module 1 slot, I can simply click and drag it into the module 1 slot. Now I'm going to move that back because I've named them module 1, module 2, and module 3. I've not been very creative, but there you go. So that's one little thing that you can do if you need to reorganize your lessons and modules. In the next video, I'm going to go into the different kinds of lessons and the unique functionality for each of them. I'll see you there.